So, yeah, you want me to start and tell my story?
Go for it.
All right, great.
My name's Sean Waggoner. This is my Southwestern experience.
My name's Kevin Stitt, and this is my Southwestern story.
My name is Ari Hersey, and this is my Southwestern story, my journey.
But the thing that I drew from the most, both in business and as running for governor, is schedule. I mean, how many times did they drill? I don't know if you guys still talk about schedule, but I will not get off schedule, no matter what. I worked from 8 o'clock till 9:30 at night when I was on the book field, and then I worked from 8 to. And when I was running for governor, literally, I'd leave my house at 6 in the morning, come home at 10 o'clock at night, went all over the state, and just outworked everybody. I can control the controllables, and maybe they're going to be smarter than me and they knew more politics than me, but nobody was going to outwork me. Nobody was going to set up more appointments. Nobody was going to meet more people. And at the end of the day, I was able to win it and beat a very popular mayor of Oklahoma City and a lieutenant governor coming out of nowhere. And there were 10 people running and won the race. But schedule is something that definitely I learned. Dreaming big that you can accomplish anything you set your mind to, the perseverance, the hard work, those are skills that those are just so important to all forms of life. But also, Mark, I think building rapport. I mean, we learned by knocking on those doors how to build that rapport that I think it's second nature, but people really, it helps me so much in politics. And people end up liking you, and you understand how to build that rapport with them and how to connect with them very, very quickly. And we learned that all on the book field.
You're going to encounter a lot of adversity. That's kind of the point about this program. Okay, it's not, nobody goes out looking to have a bad day, right? Your good days will be really, really good, but you're going to have some days out there that aren't a hell of a lot of fun, where you can't get in a door. You know, it's going to rain, dogs are going to bark at you. People are going to be rude to you. That's just part of the program, right? But I want you to embrace that on some level, because honestly, your ability later in life to face adversity like that in your marriage, in your professional life, parenting your kids, doesn't matter what it is, but your ability to find a way within yourself to fight through that adversity and come out the other side and get through it. That's a skill you'll use the absolute rest of your life.
Those moments when you have to dig deep in that character moment, when you have a choice between, am I going to quit? Am I going to go home, or am I going to persevere? Do I have what it takes to be successful? And those were questions that were just gnawing at me. And again, I mean, I hadn't even graduated from college. Of course, I wasn't governor. I had big dreams in my heart, but man, I was driven to be successful and driven to work hard and to listen to be coachable, which is something that I think a lot of us need, and our young people need more and more of, is to learn to be coachable. We don't have all the answers, and we need people that have been there and done that to give us advice and then to listen to that. So
my oldest daughter got an internship for EY, for Ernst & Young. And she's working there now. But the things that my youngest daughter learned going out and selling books last summer compared to the things that are learned in the internship in these big, Fortune 500 companies, there's no difference. If you put it on a scale, the amount of learning and what was gained through the Southwestern program for my youngest daughter is head and shoulders more valuable than the other internship programs that my other daughter did.
First and foremost, anyone that sold one summer will always get an interview with me, no questions asked, and likely get hired. If you do a second summer and bring a team out, you'll get hired on the spot. One thing I know when I talk to young men and women that do the book field, that sell books, I don't have to worry about anything other than asking them how many summers they sold, what they learned from those summers, and how many units they sold in those summers. And by the way, units is not the end all be all, but I have never met anybody that did exactly what they were supposed to do that didn't have a decent summer. So that's what nobody else has in the 22 years of me being out of college, and 16 of those years in real estate, many of those years hiring, training, and developing people. Nobody I met right out of college, or even in their 20s after they've gone in the real world, comes close to the skill set that being in the book field does and provides you in this life, for business especially.